So I want to give you an update on my position that I currently have on copper, and also why the grains volatility is expanding and looks like it's going to be crashing even more down. So let's begin. We'll just look at the volatility for grains. So you can see it actually went up quite a bit today. It's still relatively low, but it did go up quite a bit in just one day. For wheat, if you look at soybean, it also went up, not by a lot, obviously. We had a massive drop. And then we have corn is the last one that I'm looking at, and volatility also kind of expanded nicely in one day. But point is, volatility goes up for the grains, and for wheat and corn it's kind of the same reason. So wheat and corn, they're facing like basically global oversupply, especially wheat. You can see it's been going down ever since the beginning of the year. So this narrative of oversupply has been going on since the beginning of the year. And right now it's more prominent than ever with the Russia-Ukraine peace talks and just the US not being competitive enough for wheat exports, because in Brazil they also have quite a bit of wheat that they can export and compete with the US for the same sales, basically for the same exports. And it's been basically going down and down, and volatility has been expanding from time to time on the way down, which is pretty unique usually. And with corn, it's kind of basically the same thing. Corn is a bit more stable than wheat. It has been moving somewhat sideways in the past 3 months. But even though it has been more stable, still we have some swings, and it's never a good side when volatility goes down. And when price goes down and volatility goes up. It's supposed to be the other way around. When price goes down, volatility goes down. Price goes up, volatility goes up for corn and for wheat. Soybean also keeps on dropping like crazy, and this is for a different reason, because there's an absence of Chinese purchases. They agreed to buy way more than they actually bought by the end of 2025, and it looks like they won't be able to be anywhere near close the amount that they promised, which was 12 million metric tons. And I think they bought a total of under 3 million metric tons. So there's no way they're gonna be able to complete all the the difference and or buy the difference by the end of the year, because we are basically 2 weeks away from the end of the year, and price has been going down ever since, because it was pricing in China that China would be able to complete its purchases. But obviously this is something that I guess a lot of people expected, that they will definitely not do it, especially for a high price. Why would they do that? It doesn't make much sense. Now, even though volatility went up, it's still kind of low, and the only high volatility we have is we have natural gas, which has been dropping like crazy in the past few days. And we have copper, which is relatively high volatility, which is where I have a position. I'm currently still down about 20%, maybe 22, 23% of credit. But it's been going okay. There are no fundamentals changes for copper. I do expect price to stay above the 4.9 level. Now, obviously we have very good volatility for silver, but at the same time, I don't want to open a silver position, because copper and silver seem to be very, very correlated currently. You can see these exact same swings, up, down, up. So it's kind of the exact same pattern, up, down, and then up today. Now, gold doesn't have much of a volatility to be looking at currently. So this is about it for today. Hopefully we see some good volatility where we can actually possibly open a position. Probably not by the end of this year, but the beginning of next year. Thank you again, and I'll catch you with a new video tomorrow.